All right, guys, what's up? What's up, everybody? Okay, I'm just gonna give it like a minute and let's go from there. So July, I'm just gonna get ready to talk about some stuff here. 2016, July the 9th. So just give it a minute, guys. Don't mind me for a minute, okay? So July the 9th, I got some stuff to go over with you guys. And then when was the 2020 halving? 2020 halving was May 11th. Okay, May 11th. So what's up, everybody? Welcome. Welcome. Today's date is October the 11th. It's Saturday, and it doesn't matter if it's Saturday or Sunday or a Tuesday. Every day ends with the DAY, so I'll be working and looking at the market. So welcome, everybody. For those that know me, my name is Phil. I've been in the crypto market for about 11 years now. 3 major bull markets. And usually I say 3 major bull markets and 2 bear markets. But now I'm going to say 3 bull markets and 3 bear markets. Because my stance has officially flipped. I believe that we're now getting ready to possibly drop. It's really going to depend on a lot of factors, such as, are we going to recover from this bounce or not, from this major drop or not? Okay, so one of the first things that I'm going to go over is the Bitcoin halving dates. Okay, so this is how it's gone so far. The Bitcoin halving dates, after it happens, there's only so many days that the market stays bullish. For so many days, and then the market basically crashes. Okay, so in 2017, the bull market lasted 525 days. Okay, so that's 525 days, and then we basically ended up crashing hard. So it began there, and it ended 525 days. Okay, you guys get that? The next one, okay, so 525 days, we're just gonna say 525, and then the next one lasted 546 days. Which is not that much longer, right? 546 days, not really that much longer in any way. So, you know, we would hope that it'd be a longer season, but around here, or, you know, around there. That's where my dates might have been screwed up a little bit, but it's around there. We'll just say 549 days. Actually, it's supposed to be 545 days. So you guys can see the similarities so far, where the peaks were made, right? Well, this halving in 2024 was April the 19th, okay? So you can see that April the 19th was right around, you know, here, if I zoom in. So then if we just compare the days, let's say we look at 525 days, okay, which it's you know, right around here, 525 days. And then you look at the next date, 545 days, which is like pretty much right where we're at. Like if you look at it, this is the length of the last 2 bull markets after the halving. Do you actually believe it's coincidental that there's like a 20-day gap between the 2017 and the 2021 bull market for in terms of the length? Do you really believe that we happen to coincidentally fall exactly between that gap date? Like, the history repeats itself. Like, you might think for yourself that, oh, okay, well, you look at other cycles and we've seen 30% drops before, right? And yes, I agree with that argument. It's a very intuitive argument that you can make. You can see that the market has dropped substantially before and we've always recovered, right? Very well observed. You know, this is a 40% drop. This is a 37% drop. This is a 40% drop, right? So that's in 2017. And in 2021, the same thing, right? There's substantial drops. The, you know, 32% drop. You know, this one's like a 50% drop. This one's a 55% drop. Yeah, I agree with you. We've dropped 30 to 40 to 50% before then recovered. But what we haven't done is gone past 545 days. Okay? We haven't done that at all. We're now literally at day 539 days. Okay, I think, hold on, let me double check. 540 days, okay? So basically we're overextended. So what I'm saying is this, okay? That this whole belief of yours, where people are very naive and they believe that, oh, the governments are buying right now, let's all buy too. Oh, institutions are buying, let's buy too. Oh, countries are adding it to their Federal Reserve, let's buy too. Is the most naive argument I can actually believe. I think that the majority of Twitter personalities, crypto people online, they say that because, well, they make money off of you in a bull market. They want to sell you content. They want to, sell you courses and get into their Discord. Sure, I have that too, right? Every smart crypto person will diversify, right, their revenue streams if they're prominent enough. Let's not pretend for a moment that you're not that you're dumb. Okay, you're not dumb, right? Every person will diversify if they have a big enough audience. And if they don't, then they're probably stupid. So anybody that says, Philakone, if you make so much money day trading, why do you sell content? Why do you have Discord? The fucking answer is because I can. Because I can, and I'm intelligent enough to monetize myself. But the point is, the reason why everyone is bullish, or most people, is because they make content off of you. They sell you content. They make money off of you in the bull market the most. But I'm not here to do that, guys. I'm here to tell you the absolute truth. To tell you the truth that we're now overextended 540 days. This is a wild conspiracy that I believe. I believe that the institutions are not your friend. And you shouldn't just buy because they're buying or the banks are adding it to their reserve. Okay? I don't think that. Okay? So what I would recommend doing is just really observing and understanding that we're overextended right now. And usually around this time, we've had a big drop. What I believe is that the government and institutions are buying to basically dump on you. They're creating that false illusion that the market is going to go to the moon, and then they're going to dump on you because they want you to buy. You are their exit liquidity. They want to get in with more crypto at better prices. And eventually, the retail investors are going to be the people that are going to face these massive consequences. Why would they do this? Because they can. Please understand that a country is nothing but a business, and you are nothing but an employee in their country. They're not here to be your best friend. They're not here to take care of you. They see you as a business, and the country is an institution. The faster you realize this, the more you might break free out of whatever society you believe you live in. My parents slaved their entire life. Like they worked 2 jobs. My dad worked 16 hours a day, 2 full-time jobs till he was till made some money in crypto, right? They believe that the government and the banks are their friends, giving them a loan with interest rates to buy a house, but they would have spent till they were 80 years old to pay off their mortgage if I didn't give them $300,000. So that's a sad fact of how life is, that the banks and the institutions are not your friends. And this dump, to me, is a major dump, okay? This dump, guys, is actually, I'm not going to delete that. This dump, to me, just shows that the higher high, we tried to break it above it 1, 2, 3, 4 months now. And we failed to break above the higher high 4 times. The higher high that has been expanding in the diagonal for a long time, for 7 years now. And you all know what happens to an expanding diagonal. They break down eventually. So now you are seeing this very awkward moment of basically a squeeze that's happening. Okay, this squeeze, I promise you, there's one of 2 things that's going to happen. Okay, we're either going to explode up, and I'm terribly wrong, which I fucking hope I am. If I'm wrong, my ego won't be hurt, right? It doesn't matter if I'm wrong or right. What matters is I'm covering my ass in case there is a major bear market happening. I don't want to be caught in the headlights like a deer if I believe that the market's super biasedly long and I'm like a perma bull, a moon boy, and I'm investing everything and I'm holding and I'm leveraging. And then all of a sudden the market goes wrong and the bear market actually begins, and then you get fucked over. I promise you, yesterday was one of the largest liquidation events that anybody has ever seen. You will see every coin drop to the ground. Anybody and everybody that was in any position got wrecked. My Discord can 100% guarantee that I told them that it's time to take a day off yesterday. I made a live stream to my Discord only, and I told them that this is not good. Let the market settle. It's time to stay the fuck away from the market today. And yesterday, I took a big profit on a private trade, but that's not something I announce or talk about publicly often. It's something only for me. But other than that, I advised the Discord group to stay away from today. And luckily, it was good. You saw major liquidations of 40%, 50%. Zen ended up dropping like 62%. Some of the top coins like Polkadot, that are a multi-billion-dollar coin, went down to 90 cents. Anybody in any leverage, okay, of 2x got liquidated last night. That's why I went viral yesterday. I went viral and had one of the most viral tweets in crypto yesterday. This is crazy. This video of mine got 2.7 million views, where I talked about the bear market ending. 2,300 people bookmarked it. 1,800 very angry comments, okay? Very angry comments, right? And then basically, like, they're just basically yelling at me because they got liquidated. That's the truth. When somebody calls out a liquidation and a bear market and people are angry, it's because they got angry. Imagine being in a 2x leverage and the coin drops 50%. Even your favorite coins like Cardano, okay, they end up dropping 65%. And these are not baby coins. We're talking about monster coins that got liquidated. XRP, 56%. For a moment, its market cap from the billions and billions of dollars got vanished. And then poof. Yes, it recovered, but you have to really wonder, like, is it going to recover? And I hope that it does. I hope that I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, it's not going to hurt my ego or anything. In fact, I'll be very happy that the bull market will continue a little bit longer. People will have opportunity to maybe profit or maybe make back their loss. But I assure you that yesterday was a sign for you to be extra cautious in the market. And if you're angry, well, congratulations, you got liquidated, and we both know that you did, right? We both know that most people are moon boys and they are going to leverage. People don't leverage 2x like me or 3x. I only leverage that because I don't want to keep it on the exchange. I don't want to keep millions on the exchange. I'd rather keep a little bit on the exchange and leverage because I don't trust exchanges. So anybody that leverages, it's usually because they're new, right? And they don't understand the risk. They only see the greed. Oh, more money is going to be more profits. So they end up just leveraging like 5x, 10x. And congratulations, you got fucking liquidated. You have no right to be angry. The only thing you should be angry about is yourself, right? This is a very hard lesson learned. And these lessons, they come after 11 years of experience in the market, right? There's definitely no time for being an amateur. And when you look at people that do very well versus people that do very poorly, it's all coming down to like having a level head and having the common sense to stay away from the market when you need to. But the greed and the FOMO is what makes people lose, because then they negate the risk and they don't think about the risk side. So unfortunately, yesterday got absolutely destroyed. And right now, Ethereum is holding pretty reasonably. I like that. Like, it's reasonable on the monthly. If you look on the daily, it doesn't look good, right? But if you look on the monthly, it looks great. So, but this has happened many times before. You know, this literally happened before on the monthly charts. Like here, for example, we've seen it before. So let's see if this is going to continue. But in my honest opinion, it's probably not, guys. It's probably not going to continue, man. I think Bitcoin's going to drop to $35,000. That's my opinion. It's just a matter of time. Bitcoin is just going to squeeze in here, and then eventually it's going to drop. I don't think we have enough thrust to break above here after 4 months of trying. I think the most likely scenario is by the end of next year, December, I'm going to predict a $30,000 Bitcoin. Oh, wow, how the fuck are we going to go to $30,000, Philakone? That's impossible. No, it's really not impossible. In fact, it did that every single time after the bull market ended. Here, let me show you. After 2013's bull market, right? 2013's bull market, in 2015, we fell down, what, like 80 something percent. We fell down to a low of 85%. right? 85% that we fell down. After 2017's bull market, in 2019, we fell down 84%, right? And then if you take a look at after 2021's bull market, in 2023, we fell down 76%, right? So if you think about the all-time high, right, and then you just take a look at it, and then you go to almost 2027, you know, that's right there, that's only 74%, right? 74%. Why do I say next year? Well, if you actually look at the math, this is going to be a shocking fact. If you follow timelines like me, this is going to shock the fuck out of you. Guess how long the bear market lasted exactly? Just take a wild guess. The bear market lasted exactly 365, I'm not doing it exactly, but it's 365 days the bear market lasted in 2018. Remember that number, 365, exactly 1 year. Guess how long the bear market lasted in 2022? Let's take a wild guess, guys. From the first day of the bear market to the bottom, it lasted 365 days as well. Both years, the bear market lasted exactly 365 days. Then 2 years before that, the bull market lasted exactly between 525 and 545 days. So 2 years, the bull markets were equivalent after the ROI halving, and for 2 different years, the bear market was also exactly the same. I can't believe people are that fucking delusional to like actually believe that there might be a lot more gains to be made. Maybe there will be a little bit more gains. Maybe we'll go to 140, 150. Oh, wow, big whoop. You know, like the market already dropped 70%, right? Like it's a time to be cautious right now. It's not a time to be an idiot, right? Well, actually, it's too late for that. Most people lost everything that they have. I don't even feel bad for them. This might sound really fucking harsh, but the reason I don't feel bad for them is because like that's how you make money, right? You got into this game because imagine feeling bad for people if you're a poker player. You don't feel bad for them, man. You're glad that they lost because they're your fucking competition. You might feel a little bit of like you're not gonna feel bad in any way if you win a fucking jackpot of $5 million playing poker. You just beat some dude. He was your opponent. Doesn't mean you hate them, but it doesn't mean you feel bad. Just like in crypto, when people get liquidated, I'm not going to feel bad because he's my competition. Every time you lose, you give your money literally to someone else. Every time you win, you're taking someone else's money, literally. It's not even like a job this is not being a fucking doctor, man. This is not like this is not a charity. You know, this is the dog eat dog PvP world. You gotta know there's opponents and you have to beat your fucking opponents. And if you don't beat them, they will take your money. That's how crypto works. So do I feel bad that people got liquidated? No. You want to fucking gamble at the casino? Don't cry if you lose. You want to play stupid games? You're going to win stupid prizes sometimes, right? If you want to fuck a girl with chlamydia and every disease in the book without a condom, man, be ready to accept the risks if something happens, right? You want to date a chick that has a reputation on cheating on every dude she's ever been with? Don't cry about it later if it happens to you, right? So it's like, yeah, you got liquidated. You played games, man. You fucking got fucked over. You lost. You got screwed. Hey, man, welcome to the big world, big boy. Welcome. You know, that's how crypto goes, right? So the total market cap, by the way, guys, total one market cap got absolutely destroyed. Okay, yeah, we're above the all-time high still. But yesterday's liquidation event dropped 25%. $1 trillion got wiped out. And we're just holding right now like by a thread. You know, but this does not mean a big recovery, guys. Okay, people think that because it came back down and they went back up, it's a big recovery. It's not like that. Okay, you need to understand it's the opposite. It means there's finally selling pressure. And people are taking profit after a 1,000 day bull market. People are taking profit. This is the exact same thing that happened in 2017. And this is what happened right there. I remember that day where I was just laughing because people thought that this recovery was a 28% recovery. right? A 28% recovery was going to be a beautiful recovery, and the market was going to continue in 2017. The opposite happened. It was not a candle that said, oh yeah, we're going to recover. It's a candle that basically said, like basically equivalent of this one, or even this one right there. People thought that, yeah, we're going to recover. It's the opposite, guys. It's selling pressure finally. Okay, you gotta, maybe if that happened at the beginning of a bull market, yeah, it would be believable. But at the end of the bull market, like near the end, which I've demonstrated, right, there's no emotions being added to this, right? There's only logic, and there's facts and technical analysis based off of what I see. There's no fluff, there's no feelings involved, right? It's all just pure technical analysis and what we see. So now I see horrible things. I see an RSI, a descending triangle RSI that's getting ready to break into a fucking massive cycle. I know it's sloppy, but that is how the RSI looks. It looks like it's going down to right here, right? That's how it's going to be. And then at the end of this year, it's going to fucking break down to 2017's low. And you can see every time what happens to the RSI on the weekly. Okay, you can see it like here's the all-time high, and then we end up getting to well below certain regions of RSI. That is where the bottom is. That is where the bottom is, right? And you can just see that eventually what happens is, like, you know, it breaks certain lows, and then it kind of like recovers a little bit, like right there, breaks a low, then recovers, and then just smashes. You know, that's how it is. It breaks a low, recovers, and then it smashes. Just wait. It's gonna hit here soon. It's gonna recover a little bit, and then it's just gonna smash down to here every time. Every time the RSI weekly gets to these levels, that's where you want to buy. Every single time. I think it's just a matter of time. Maybe, once again, you'll get a few more weeks of this bull market, but I have been fucking calling 545 days for a long time. And for anybody that got out of their position, congratulations. For those that didn't, yep, wish you luck next bull market, you know? The total 3 market cap got destroyed. We are in such a shitty cycle that we can't even break the total 3 market cap, which is the altcoin market cap, all the market cap except for Bitcoin and Ethereum. And you can see here that we couldn't even break above it. We stalled. The total market cap for 3 dropped 35%. Billions were wiped out. $370 billion was wiped out very quickly. So what's there to fucking be bullish about? I don't know what the fuck people are talking about when they're saying it's bullish. What the fuck is there to be bullish about? A big wick that recovered? No, the big wick is misunderstood. Maybe to dum-dums, you know, that are not in the market long, that have a lot of FOMO and they're bullish, or they're still long and their bags are done. Yeah, they're gonna believe it's a wick because people will always write whatever narrative they want, right? They'll write whatever, like, you know, it's so stupid. It's like a girl's cheating on you, like she's like going out every night for girls' night, you know, like she's the girlfriend that you live with, by the way, or your wife, whatever. But she's going out every night for girls' night, and she won't ever tell you who she's with, right? Because you don't know them. There's no point of talking about them, right? And she's always dressed up, and she's just, you know, like always disappearing for the night. And then she tells you, oh, I'm just going out to have fun with the girls. And then you believe her. You believe her for like fucking months, right? Or years, right? Because you know, because you want to believe it. You don't want to not believe it, right? You're so in love with her, like, you know, that you can't see past how ridiculous it sounds and how it looks. So yeah, I'm in a fucking spot position, guys. The market just dropped fucking 38%. Oh yeah, the market's gonna recover, guys. It's just a bullish wick going to the upside. It's like, Jesus Christ, guys. Like, pull your head out of your asses. You know, like, it's, even if I'm wrong, great if I'm wrong, but at least have the decency to be cautious about this. You know, that's all that I'm asking you guys to do. So other than that, you know where I stand. I'm not touching this market for days. The only thing I might touch is Zen. I might short Zen, but we'll see. You know, there's not really a lot of interest to short anything. What the fuck, man? This coin. Oh man, you want to play stupid games, you're gonna win stupid prizes. That's how it is. This coin here just spiked up 200% today. But even if a market does this, I have zero FOMO. I'm not one of those people that'll be like, you know what, I gotta trade because the market's doing this and that. It's gonna be a day where I'm gonna be like, you know what, I'm gonna go have some wine with my girlfriend downstairs. We're gonna watch a movie, turn off the market, let it settle, see what happens tomorrow, right? That's probably a better mentality than some people, some very popular crypto people, like some of my friends, like they have. I'm not gonna say who because I don't want to sound disrespectful, but they lost. Like they're all public too. They have big followings, hundreds of thousands. They've lost hundreds of thousands of dollars that they've posted, right? Some of them have lost millions that they've posted. One of my friends, he tried to long something and he got wrecked for $350,000 in 30 minutes. In 30 minutes during that drop. Tried to catch the bottom. He tried to catch the bottom over here. Oh, Jesus. He tried to catch it right there at 3,900. Fucking 1 hour later. 1 hour later, he got stopped out. You got to stop yourself out when you see... Can you guys imagine how crazy that is? Like, in 7 hours, 22%. Jesus Christ, man. So today the market's hot. If you're going to trade, take my advice. Trade with a small size. Give respect to the market for what happened yesterday. Reduce your position sizes. Don't have any FOMO or greed to profit. Today is not a day to profit. Today is not a day to trade your normal position sizes. It's a day to reduce them severely because you give respect to the market for what happened yesterday. You should have a level of fear in you. The level of fear that you have is going to help you maintain and control your risk. This is not a day for you to go in with 5x leverage. It's one of those days where you go into the market with a heavily reduced position. And that's it, guys. So other than that, I just wanted to give you guys my opinion of the market. And I don't really do this often where I give a detailed analysis of the market. That's what my Discord group is for. Yeah, I run a very good Discord group that has both education and also live trades and also tons of calls. Take a look at the link below if you want to join my Discord. That is all I'm going to say. Other than that, it's long overdue, guys. I'm doing this because many people have requested it, and I've also never done it before ever. This will be the first time, but I'm going to release for Black Friday a day trading course only for the bear market, for shorting strategies only, how to survive it, how I make 70% of my overall income in a bear market. That's what I specialize in. You guys are going to love it, so stay tuned for Black Friday. Other than that, thank you very much for your time and have yourselves a great weekend. And if you enjoy the content, all you got to do, guys, is just like the video, bro. Just like it, give me a thumbs up, and I wish you guys nothing but the best.